I think all of us agree that we want to find the sweet spot between traffic improvement and protecting the residential quality of Johns Creek.
And I, for one, am not going to debate hurting the Publix by closing that driveway. Then it seems like we will have choices to make, and then the council can debate and do that. I don't think anything's changed from when we sent them out to go do this, and I'm anxious to hear what the public's feedback is, assuming that we've had a thorough public process, which I'm not in a position to judge yet. So I'm not sure what we're discussing that would change, but that's why I asked you, what are you looking for?
Well, so I'm looking for another option that would give us another degree of flexibility that's less intrusive than alternative one.
But you've just heard there isn't one possible.
But there is. I mean, Councilmember Coughlin.
Okay, so you want to change site conditions. Councilman, just to correct the record, the reason I made the comment about Publix was not because I was trying to jade the conversation. No. In the past, the council has talked about closing one of those driveways, and we got some pretty strong feedback from the shopping center owners and some of the tenants. So I was just gritting my teeth expecting that same approach if we were to discuss it again.
Every time we talk about that intersection and different opportunities, we keep tiptoeing around the fact that we can't affect the commercial area. We can't affect the commercial area. We can't affect the commercial area. Yet, we have absolutely no problem affecting the residential area. And I think that if we're actually looking at some recommended changes and we end up going with some of the ones that don't affect the businesses, that doesn't mean the businesses don't have to have skin in the game and be part of the equation. They're going to have to give up if they're expecting the residents. Because right now, the residents are picking up the tab on the taxes. The residents are picking up the tab on everything else. And so I would like to think that we're all going to be partners in this and recognize that if it weren't for the residents, we wouldn't be a city. So let's talk about opening up that conversation about that potential cutting it off, and talking about how that could look. Because at the end of the day, I'm also going to say, whatever we do to affect those residents, everyone south, down by the river, who lives right on 141 as a residential, they're going to be impacted the exact same way. So and there's no expectation for them to think differently. So we need to be cognizant of setting a precedent and recognizing that we're going to be potentially negatively affecting all the residents along this road who are very cautious about it becoming a 6-lane highway. Really 8 to 9 lanes, depending on how many turn lanes you have in the middle, and, increasing and decreased decel lanes and stuff. So I think we need to start opening this up as we're all in this together, and everyone may have to give, but I'm not going to sit here and say that the businesses don't get to give.